This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by CustomFit360.
Anyone who's watched daytime or late night TV has probably seen those weight loss ads with the before and after pictures. 9 times out of 10, when you saw those, they probably looked a little phony, right?
Well, that's because they probably might have been, but the transformation that we're talking about today is as authentic as it gets. With us this afternoon, you recognize Eric Schreiber. He's the owner of CustomFit360, who is here with one of his clients. This is Laura Martin. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Wonderful to have you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So Laura, let me ask you, what made you get started with CustomFit360?
Well, my story with Eric begins about 8 years ago. I was happily a member of a local gym, but a CustomFit360 opened in my town. And they had an introductory rate. And I began seeing Eric for a few personal training sessions. And I was 8 years younger and probably about 20 or 30 pounds lighter, and was impressed with what he did. But as I say, I was happy with the gym I was going to. So I went on my merry way. COVID hit. And as with so many other people, I didn't want to do gym by Zoom. I didn't want to wear a mask in a biking class. And I started to indulge in comfort foods.
Oh.
And, making yeast breads and cinnamon rolls at home. As I was approaching my 71st birthday, it dawned on me that I had to do something different. Eric's gym had moved to a different location, but still close to my home, and I knew that I needed someone who was going to make me accountable and who was going to get me results. And I thought Eric was the guy. I saw that this was a place that I could call home. It was a small gym, I called a studio. People looked like they were having fun. There wasn't a lot of equipment. There weren't any people that looked intimidating.
This was a good fit for you.
It was a good fit for me. It was a perfect fit for me.
Wow.
This is 2 years later, and we have achieved the goals that I set out initially. I still have goals.
So let's talk about that for a second. First of all, I'm with you on the comfort foods during COVID. I think we all picked up some weight we wish we hadn't. So tell us about the results that you've seen working.
I weighed in. Eric has this magic machine that gives you your weight, your body fat, your muscle mass, and I knew what my weight was. I didn't know that my body fat was about 36%.
Which is higher than
I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
But Eric was kind about everything. It's small steps, but it's consistency. And so we would do the in-body machine periodically to take our temperature on how things were going, and they seemed to be going in the right direction. The lines were going down.
To date, it's been 30 pounds and about 17% body fat.
Wow. Congratulations.
That's incredible
awesome.
results.
So how did you create something that catered exactly to what you needed?
Well, I think it all starts with the initial consultation, right? We talk about her experiences. I had known that she was, experienced with exercise and things like that. And then we just kind of see how she moves and how well she performs during the consultation. And then we just go from there. And we started very, very basic, and now things are a little bit more advanced, a little bit more intense. But we started very slow and just kind of methodically worked towards
specifically for her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, I know you must be pleased with the results.
I am.
And I'm sure this happens with a lot of your clients.
Yeah.
So what do you enjoy most about seeing these results in your clients?
The mental change, when people come in, they're very, very unhappy, maybe they're a little bit lost. And sure, that the physical, change is good, but what happens to them, mentally, emotionally, is one of the biggest things, that I enjoy the most. I mean, at the time, I'm not specifically talking about Laura, but maybe a little depressed, down, defeated, and then all of a sudden, they're very, happy and content and a little more outgoing. That's pretty cool to see.
I'm glad you put it that way. Laura, do me a favor. Go back to what Eric just said about someone being a little depressed. What would you say to someone, a friend, who is thinking about doing what you did, and they're in the mental state that he just described?
I think it is. It's all between the ears. You have to make a decision for yourself that you want to make your life better.
Right.
And that's what I would tell a friend, is that, you know, it's not easy, but you're not alone. You have someone that's guiding you through it. That's what I need. Mentally, I was not where I wanted to be. And I can tell when people keep talking to me, when people see that I've changed, they say, how did you do it? What's the magic bullet?
You understand where they are.
I also think
I
taking
do.
the journey along with someone else is always better.
You really just need to take the first step is the hardest.
Yeah.
First step is the hardest. But it's also making a commitment to yourself, really.
And it's
to
body
do it.
and soul. Feel
Yeah.
good on the inside and the outside.
Yeah, really, I think that it's mental and physical.
Yes, I love that.
Definitely.
Laura, Eric, thank you both
Yes,
for
thank
telling your story
Thank you.
and for making it possible.
And you
Yes,
look
you bet.
fabulous.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you do.
Oh, thank you.
What was that age again? I missed it.
See, I wasn't going to ask that question.
I'm like blows my mind.
me too.
I think I heard it right, but I wasn't sure.
I'll be 73 in November.
Oh wow, that's incredible. So
And I'm not lying.
you look again fabulous.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.